Hey guys, welcome back to my video. I know it's been a while since you guys have seen a video from me, especially when making soap, but I am back. I stopped making videos about the soap because I felt like no one was really watching them, but then I did see that I were getting more views after a certain amount of time, so I was like, okay, so maybe people are interested in my work. So today, this is simple. This is not going to be nothing fancy. I'm making oatmeal and honey soap. It was requested from one of my clients, customers I should say. She's suffering from dry skin, and also her baby as well, so I'm making a special batch for them. So I didn't put much in it. I did put fragrance in it, and I think I'm going to turn around and make another soap, the same soap, just without the fragrance, just in case, because I think she did request for no fragrance to be added to this soap. So I'm going to turn around and make another soap anyway. I usually put so scratch that. Let's go back a step because I want to show you guys the ingredients that I am using in case you guys were curious about what I'm using. So let's take it back a notch, okay? Alright guys, so here is the lye water. So this is just lye and water mixed together. I'll show a clip here in the video soon of what lye I use and what type of water I used for this video. I don't always use the same water, so it is different this time. More convenient. I actually ran out of the water that I would usually use, so I just ran across the street and hurry up to get some. Currently I'm making oatmeal and honey soap. Here's the lye that I said I used, and then again here is me mixing the lye and the water. You always want to make sure that you mix the lye and the water until the water gets clear. You also want to make sure it's clear of chunks. That's just the most efficient way for soap. You don't want to have any chunks in the soap. Always have gloves on. I usually tend to make it a bad habit to not use gloves for some reason. But this time I did not forget to use the goggles because last time I actually did get lye. Actually, it was already mixed into the soap, but it flicked into my eye, and that was the most painful experience ever. And of course, I am sometimes over dramatic. I don't like pain, so I immediately thought I was gonna die. But I'm live, I'm well, and I can see. But yes, again, you do want to make sure you stir until the water is clear. Once the water is clear, you do want to make sure you put the lye to the side and let it cool down. You do not want the lye to be hotter than your soap, which I think I kind of did in this video this time by accident because I was in a rush. But I'll show you what happens though later in the video, so you guys will definitely see. I haven't really figured out why my soap came to trace so quick. So I'm thinking it was because the lye was at such high temperature, but I do probably need to do a little bit more research on that again. But yeah, I'm just mixing away here. I think I'm going to speed it up a little bit for you guys though, because I don't want you guys to get bored listening to me talk. But then again, I figured, hey, I don't really talk too much in all of my videos, so you know, I hope you guys do enjoy this video though. For me, I love watching soap videos. It's like therapy. But this is all of my oils here. Currently I have olive oil, coconut oil, and shea butter. And those are my three favorite. I tend to stick to those pretty often. Before I have used mango butter. I love that as well. But I always find shea butter to be best when I do make my soap. So those are the oils that I use. I did have to make a double boiler to melt down the shea butter because it did come in chunks. It wasn't like liquid or anything. So I decided to mix my oils all together first before I put the lye inside of the bowl. Just because I didn't want the lye to stick to any chunks of the oil. I wanted to make sure this soap was as perfect as possible because I am giving it to a lady and her child who suffers from really bad dry skin. So I wanted to make this as perfect as possible. She has told me that she's seen awesome results from the last batch of soap that she bought for me, so I definitely want to keep delivering that type of quality of soap to her for sure, especially if she's noticing a difference because her skin is peeling really bad and scabbing. So alright, so here's me about to pour the lye in my oils. And you want to kind of pour it slowly just so you don't make a mess anywhere and get this lye on your skin, because it seriously, it burns. It's no joke whatsoever. Always keep windows open too, and probably a fan somewhere if you do have one, just to get the fumes to blow away from you and not to be in your home, especially if you have children. It's very important. Goggles, 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 guys, goggles. That's what I was just flashing there, goggles. Sorry about so much movement there. I was trying to be my own cameraman and make the soap at the same time, so excuse me if you guys are noticing that my camera is going all over the place. And I'm going to try to make this video as raw as possible, because I don't want to edit out things. I kind of want to give you guys the raw version of everything. I think when you have viewers, it's always important to give them the most raw footage ever and just not try to edit out and be Miss Perfect or Mr. Perfect, because it's really not like that. Seriously, we make mistakes. So trying to give you guys as much raw footage as possible. Immediately I started noticing that my soap didn't need so much mixing. So then right then I knew something that I did caused my soap to trace very, very quickly. And for those who don't know what tracing means, it means when your soap comes to a thicker solution. And my soap traced fast this time. And I'm wondering if it was this oil too, the fragrance. But honestly, my lye, when I poured it in here, it was pretty warm. And I usually let my lye get at least to room temperature every time. So I'm not sure if it was the lye being pretty hot or warm, I should say, or was it this oil? So I got some research to do, definitely, to see why my soap came to a quick trace like that. I'm not really upset that it did so, but since I'm using new molds, I did wish that my soap was a tad bit thinner, just so I can make sure it's laying out flat and neat in the molds that I put it in, because I don't want soaps with chunks missing. I just can't do it. So See guys, I got it out. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching. I have a story time for you guys. I kind of want to spice up my videos, not in a crazy way, but I have a story time for you guys, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate. Definitely. Next video, I am coming with some heat, so stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Have a wonderful day.